Do you love throwing money away? Is wasting water your idea of a fun weekend? Is there anything more satisfying to you than dead patches of grass? If so, then have we got a product for you. Introducing your current sprinkler system. Just keep doing what you're doing, and all of this could be yours.
Or you could just get with the times and actually save money and save water using the ImoLaza Smart Sprinkler Controller.
Save money and save water?
Hey, it's Jay, and today we're going to be installing a smart sprinkler controller to replace the existing Rainbird. And I'm really excited to try it, honestly. 2 years ago, I helped a neighbor out. We installed a Ratio unit in her garage, and I was so excited about it. I said, I'm gonna come right home, I'm gonna install it at my house too. But here we are 2 years later, and I still have the original unit here, which is great, but it's very manual. You schedule it and you just let it go. So it doesn't matter if it rains out or if it doesn't rain. It just goes on schedule each week, each time you have it set for. And in the summer, living here in Florida, we end up with a lot of rain. The grass gets watered pretty well this time of year. Our lawn is very, very green right now. But then you have the sprinklers come on overnight, and honestly, I forget every time to turn them off. So you're double watering the lawn and just honestly wasting a lot of water. So what's the big difference between this one and this one? So the cool part about this one is it's actually hooked into the Wi-Fi in the house, and therefore it can connect into local weather stations, and it can tell how much rain we've had, how much rain is coming. It can control whether or not the sprinkler systems, the sprinkler schedule that I've set goes on or it doesn't go on. And it'll actually hold back, saving water and also saving me money. And then the last really neat thing on this is that it's all controlled by an app. So if you're away on vacation and you forget to change the schedule or you want to adjust the schedule, you can just jump on there, boom, 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 and adjust it from far distances away, anywhere around the world. So let's get into the installation. All right, let's unplug this unit here. Now when I open this up, there's actually another compartment back here I can get into. And since we're unplugged, I've got access to all the wires right in here. First thing I do is always take a picture because you might want to use it as a reference later. Now we're just going to remove the box. Again. Okay, so here's the unit itself, and what we have here is just a little lid that pops off, and we end up with 3 screw holes, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna try to salvage at least one of the old ones and just reuse it. All right, I think the top one makes the most sense, and the bottom ones don't quite reach, so we're gonna have to do 2 holes down here. I decided I'm just gonna leave these in for now. I just don't want to make a huge mess. Level this out. We're lined up with the hole. I'm going to take another screw and just put 1 mark there, 1 mark there. Let's put that there. And perfect. Doesn't that fit pretty nicely in there? But when I put the lid on, it still sticks out a bit. So I'm gonna see if I can notch this. Move these wires out of the way. Boom! At the picture. All right, I've got zones 1, 2, 3, and 4 right there. So we've got green, blue, yellow, brown, and then on here 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got 1 in. Okay, blue is in. There we go. You just have to get the right angle. Let's hope. And the right spot. Oops, that feels like it. Okay, white one into calm. I'm actually interjecting an update. It's 2 days later, and I was told that I could use my old Hunter rain sensor, which measures how much rainfall we've actually had. And in order to do that, I'm gonna just hook the red wire into S1 and the black wire into the additional COM port. Now let's just plug it back in. Back to the rest of the setup. All right, now the moment of truth. We're actually gonna see if the sprinklers themselves work. We haven't set up the app yet or anything, but we're just gonna test it out. I just hit the play button and we're working. Just wanted to show you that I am all set up now. You see we got the controller here. It's staying well. Got the wire tucked in. I decided to plug the adapter into this power strip. I utilized the old hole, so just about everything is covered up from the old install. Got the Jeep charger for the Jeep, and then this is the water softener here. So, and then down up here, I just cleaned the shelf up, and we've got the charger for the Ryobi drill. Now let's download the ImoLaza app. They have a nice little instruction booklet, and inside they have some QR codes that you can scan, and it'll direct you right to the app. Use the camera on your phone to scan the QR code. Now I already have the app on my phone, but just click get where it says open. All right, so let's open this up. I had to do an email confirmation, so I had to click the button in my email to confirm my account, and now let's add a controller. Controller is powered on, yes. Remove protection faceplate and hold down reset button for 5 seconds so the indicator light flashes green. It says blinking green. Does it match the picture? Yes, it does. So now we're gonna scan the QR code right up here, and it found my device, so I'm gonna click my device, and I can name it whatever I want. Okay, so now it says connect your phone to the ImoLaza's Wi-Fi name. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go to my Wi-Fi, and I found it there. So I'm gonna click on ImoLaza, and now I'm connected to it. My Wi-Fi, of course, is Prefontaine Google. I'm a runner. All right, so it says device is added successfully. So I put in my home address, and it just found all the local stations around that it can tap into. Look at that. Got all these little weather stations that are pretty close by. So now we're gonna set up our zones. We're gonna go take a picture of it. So there's the front yard, that's zone 1. So we are in warm grass season. I would say we're gear driven. So you go down here and they are gear driven. And our soil is mostly sand here. And this area gets lots of sun. And it's pretty flat. I would say 1,000 square feet, at least. Okay, this is just talking about how much, how dry we're gonna let our roots get, and that is successfully set up. Set up the next zone, zone 2. Go take a picture. So we're gonna say shrubs. These are fixed head sprayers. Once again, it's sandy soil. I would say 6 to 8 hours of sun, yep, flat. We're in Florida, probably about 500 square feet, and we'll do the same. Okay, there we go, that's set up. Zone 3, let me go grab a picture. All right, so there's a picture of our backyard. And there we go, finish. All right, so let's go set up the rest inside. All right, so let's get into this. So as you open the app, you immediately see the weather forecast for our area. Right now it's 89 degrees out. Click down here on zone. You can see the 4 zones that we just added. The one thing I didn't mention is that you can actually rename each zone if you'd like. So you can just go in here, just edit, and call it whatever you like. I just happen to know my zones by their number, so I just left it as is. Settings, you've got this standby mode, which turns it to completely manual. And now that I've added my rain sensor, what I'm gonna do is come down to settings here, and then I'm gonna go to controller settings, and you can see that it says sensor right here. We're hooked into the S1 port, so what I can do is come up here and enable it. And now it should use data from that sensor as well. And then let's go over here into schedule itself. So we're gonna add a schedule. Let's create an optimized watering schedule for your yard. Yes, please. All right, so you've got a lot of options here. So we've got a new grass schedule, okay, don't have new grass, a fixed schedule, and then this ET Smart schedule. Let's try that one. Sounds good. We're selecting all our zones. So it's giving me a recommended time for these. So 17 minutes, 18 minutes, 11 minutes, 11 minutes. All right, let's do a smart cycle. All right, I'm gonna set this lower. Actually, let's set it to 40, okay? And then if the winds, they recommend skipping it if it goes over 40 miles per hour. And then we've got it for any days, start date, today, end, never. And then we're gonna end it before sunrise. Okay, so that means that it's gonna adjust based on the sunrise charts. So that's pretty cool. Set the name of the schedule. We'll just say smart watering. And our schedule's been completely set up. All right, now I'm curious to see how it's gonna work.
You know what? I'm gonna try it.